Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the island of Coconut Bay. And we are again today in the city of Coconut Shores, or the town of Coconut Shores. But I think it's more of a town than it is anything else, as we don't really have that many people yet. And we're going to be working on a couple things today. Actually, I think I have three things that we're probably going to be working on today. The first being the residents of Coconut Shores. I always want to say Coconut Bay. The residents of Coconut Shores have requested that the island add a recycling center in, as they'd like to do some recycling. Keep the earth healthy and not get any of their trash into the beautiful ocean out here and whatnot. So Coconut Shores is going to be getting their recycling center. We're also going to be adding in, if we have time, to add in the elementary and high school. And a developer has come into the area and has bought up a little bit of a property over here on this side. In this area over here, they've bought up a little bit of this property, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding in a new residential neighborhood into this section over in here. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So let's get over here to where, let's show you some changes that have been made since the last video, as I do kind of work on these outside of the video. So our commercial district, our very small commercial district over here, has a drive-through. I've went through and added in fencing and landscaping to all this area over here. We've added in a liquor store, a Big Bite. Over here is our bookstore. You can see we've added in some seating on the outside, some fence along the edge so people don't fall over, hopefully, into the ocean. And landscaped some stuff over here on the outside of what looks like probably like our coffee shop or something like that. So plenty of seating out here for folks to come and sit, and we actually have some binoculars that they can look out of. So that's what we've did off of recording, and also did some landscaping over here and added in some parking and stuff, and changed a little bit of the parking areas in this area, and added in landscaping for all that. And then added in, I did create a new tree for us, and that is our Tippecanoe. So our Coconut Bay tree, or our Coconut Bay tree brush, will add in a lot of palm trees, and basically the things that you see here is what it adds in. Not the purple tree, but everything else. So let's go ahead and let's start over here on our recycling center on this side of town. So we're going to keep our garbage dump for right now. And on the other side of the road, we're going to go ahead and we have 535,000. So we're going to go ahead and add in our recycling plant. And it's going to be one of the small recycling plants. We're just going to add it actually right across the street, which should be fine. I'm saying that now, but we're going to find out if that will be okay. So one of the other things is that we're going to go ahead and upgrade this road from a dirt road to just a regular 2-lane road. So let's go ahead and get that upgraded. And go ahead and add in, turn on an anarchy, get this going. See, I know this worked. Oh, that was on the large recycling plant. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this. Sorry. We're going to move this back to here for where our recycling can come and pick that up. So let's go ahead and what can we add to make this? I mean, it looks pretty good. There's some parking in here for people and whatnot. So I think that should be okay for right now. And you can see where they can come and drop things off. So we're going to have our recycling plant over here. We've got a nice little road to go with that, so the folks can come and do recycling. And so let's go ahead, and we're going to go ahead and add in our elementary and our high school. My initial thought was to build a road between here and here, and I think that's what we're going to do. Then that will allow our city services, so they don't have to drive all the way over there. We'll get them connected up over here. So let's go ahead and connect these two roads. We might have to demolish a house, but I mean, that's the price you pay for progress, right? So we're going to grab this road right here. I think that's the same 2-lane road. So yeah, we are definitely going to have to destroy 2 houses as a result, but we'll get this guy over here. And let's check our levels. Let's go ahead and get this guy leveled out. Their network multi-tool. Yeah, let's level this guy out here. And we will definitely need to smooth out the ground here. Good looking at. All right. So there's our connection for that. And then what we want to do is, I think we're going to put our elementary and our high school on, see what a good side would be. I think I'm going to put it on decisions. This is flatter, so we're going to put it on this side over here. So let's smooth out this ground, because you would absolutely come in and watching them do construction projects, you would absolutely smooth all this stuff out, make it nice and flat before you put in all of your stuff. So we'll go ahead and remove the trees from here. We will be adding some back in. So let's go ahead and start our elementary school. We're not going to put it right on the road. So let's go ahead and add in good. We'll see what fits in here. So let's get our elementary out. Oh yeah. I think we're gonna be fine. Entry school in. Actually smooth out a little bit more of this area. And we'll see if we can fit our high school in here as well. Let's get our water pipes in here. Water pipes are in. So we've got a little bit of a parking area right here. And I think what we're going to do is that let's go ahead and actually look at this. Let's move these nodes over some. And we'll fix our nodes with node controller in just a second. But we also want to move this guy over as far as we can to make where it looks good. Okay. And let's go ahead and get our high school down and see what that looks like. So that's a high capacity high school. This is our normal high school. This one, public library. We don't need that as of right now. Throw the high school right there. And I don't know if we're going to be able to get a parking lot in here or not. Let's see if we can get one. Oh yeah, I think we'll be able. Well, click OK on that. Let's move this over just a hair. A little bit of extra parking for kids coming in and whatnot. And let's get a fence in. It looks like that's probably... Let's say it looks like industrial fence. Yeah, that's industrial fence. Let's get some fencing around, so at least the children's stay in here. I want industrial fence. What else we got? Ore industry, oil, and let's go oil industry fence. I know this one works a little bit better. Um, Also turn off all of our snapping. Yeah. There we go. Yep. Totally messed that up. All right. Do that. Get it all straightened out here. Could go out just a hair. And we'll pretend there's a gate here, so people can't just wander in. But that way, you can go in and out over here. But we'll have that as there. So let's go ahead and throw in a little bit. Actually, we could. Thinking about it, let's do this. Let's actually make this a little bit longer. And then that way we can add in a little bit of landscaping here in the back. So it's just not so plain. So we're going to add in a few trees back here. We'll get some nice shade trees. And get like one of these back here. One of these bad boys. Get one of them there. And oh yeah, that's actually perfect. Like a little small one right there. Corner. And let's go ahead and move that guy over. Just a hair. Oh yeah, that actually works good. Kids can play underneath the tree, a little bit of shade. Because, I mean, we are on a beach area. Let's go ahead and add some little bit of landscaping over here. We'll see what we got. I think we're going to go with the wild hedge. That is not what we want. That. Wild hedge. And let's... Yeah, it looks good. Got that. And... I don't know, I think it looks good. Let's add in a couple little bit more... You know, I'm using... The majority of my assets are vanilla assets, so when I'm looking at trees and things like that, I don't have much as far as different varieties of trees and things like that in here. So that's when you're looking at that, that's one of the main reasons like you're not seeing tons and tons of trees. I try to keep my stuff as vanilla as I can. And let's go ahead and throw in some... I mean, honestly, you know, like I should put in palm trees. We should absolutely put palm trees in here. If I can remember where the button is for the palm trees. Oh, yeah. Then I think if we're going to use palm trees, let's just do... That is not what we want. And we will increase the... Do like 6. Trying to get an extra one in here at the end. We go from like right here. Absolutely should do palm trees. Trying to decide if that's what I want to go with or not. On the inside or maybe on the outside instead. I think we'll go with them on the inside for right now. I think that looks fine. Got a few palm trees right there. Up on the Actually, you know what we could do is we will do this. Go from here to here, and instead of dash, we're going to go with a tree, and we're going to select palm tree. Not that palm tree. Type in palm. California palm? No. Let's go generic date palm. Yes. All right. $7 meters. And then we're going to offset this. Now we're going to shift. $5 meters. Okay. And then we're going to copy that. There, and we're going to paste it. That did not do what I wanted. There. Tree. Palm. Generic date palm. 7. And we're going to shift this -5. Go. All right. There we go. That's not so bad. Takes a little bit, but then the nice thing is you can come here and you can do... Now you can copy. Then I can come over here and I can paste it. All right. So we got the entrance done. And I think I'm going to leave the front the way it is. And we will do a little bit of landscaping here, but we're going to use the nice bushes. There. And there. All right. All right. So in that case, what we'll do is we'll just add in some... If I can remember where it is. Park Life Paths. That way, if the students want to come out and they want to eat lunch outside, there's a little bit of an area for students to come out and eat lunch outside. I think this was actually the Park Life tile I was looking for anyway. So a little bit of landscaping right there, so that looks good. So our elementary and our high school are in, and a little bit of landscaping in here and there. We're going to leave it so most of it is open, so they have nice lighting and everything that comes into the elementary and the high school. Got a little bit of a walking park area right there. So I think, one, we need to deal with our electrical issue. So apparently we are down on power. So I think I'm going to add in a wind turbine up here. I know there's a way to tell. Yeah, so we're going to add it in this spot right here. That should help out. Eventually, we will have a different source of power in the area, but as of right now, that's what we got. So we're cost-effective wind power right now. Let's go ahead and add in a little bit more. Oh, why did you die? What's going on? Well, we're going to fix that. We're going to reset you. Fine. We've got our elementary and we've got our high school in. So let's go ahead and we're going to start adding in our new development over here. And we're going to come off this road. I think we might go up to the top of this hill, kind of like in here. So I think what we'll start with is maybe right here. Let's go ahead and get our 2U road in. And we're going to kind of curve it to go along here. Kind of like this. That way, yes. Yes. Good views of everything out there. And we need to move these trees. For right now. All right. So let's go ahead and get some residential added in here. Let's also smooth it just a hair. Yeah, next thing you know, it's 30 minutes and all you've done is like 4 things. Let's get our water added in over here to start with. I'm actually going to delete this section. Interesting how I had the water pipes to where I did. Way to the end. And we're going to come in here to node controller. We're going to add a... Cannot do that. Insert. We're going to go here. We're going to move this back up just a hair. I think it is the shift key. Go. Actually needs to move back down. Edge. Right there. We're going to go here. We're going to select this. We're going to say no markings. And we're going to call that a middle. And then we're going to come to here. Roll in. And we're going to call that an end. Then we're going to stretch it to 1, not hit the right mouse button. Then we're going to stretch it to 150%. Then it gives it that cul-de-sac look. So we're also going to do that over here. So we've got to insert a node. Insert a node. Come back here to this. Move this guy back out here. Control N. Select this guy. And we're going to call this 150. And we're going to go to... I believe it would be move it. There. Control N, select this, say delete. We're going to call this That. Sure. There we go. Fixed it. All right, let's fix this node as well. All right. So the developer wants to go with some of the houses that we have here, which are these guys. So we're going to go with these guys right here. And we're going to get our houses added in real fast. Well, we'll start with our housing. We're going to start with our housing addition. This is probably going to take longer than what we have time for today. And we want to go to here, and we want to select this, and we want to say our tag is beach. Right? These are all... There should be 2 of these. There we go. There we go. Let's start off up here. There we go. So there is our residential development for right now. I think that's going to be pretty nice. Like, they're going to have some really nice views up here. And we'll go ahead and landscape this guy. Actually, what you need to do is this. And then come back in. We need to go down on our brush strength a little bit. I like that. Yeah. That's for when we put our houses right here, which I'm going to decide on this. This may go away. We may make this into something else just because of that angle. I like these houses, but I don't know about these. So I'm going to do that off camera. I'm going to see what we can do. I'm going to check this out. This may become like a small little park area right here. I will figure it out. But that's going to do it for right now. It looks like we're going to need to have some educated. We got education coming in, bud. You know, we're doing good. 55 and 38. So eventually we'll need a university and whatnots. But I think as of right now, this is going to work. This is starting to look good. Nice little development up here. I actually like that curve down the hill. That looks actually really good. And I'll come back in off camera. I'm going to landscape all this. And in the next video, we're going to continue with our residential development. And I think we're going to start needing to be putting in an industrial park over in this area as well. So definitely you're going to need an industrial park. Just get some industry and whatnot in here. But our community of Coconut Shores is definitely coming to life. And I am loving the development so far. So, and until next time, I will see you later. You guys have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Take care.